Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Vancity Adventure. Today we are reviewing the BLUETTI. This is the new Elite 100. It is 1800 watts of pure power. As Tim Allen used to say, raw power. But yeah, I like these machines because, you know what? They're starting to put out some power that's now worthwhile. We have another package from BLUETTI. I love the BLUETTI products. They've always been very reliable. We've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 different BLUETTI items. From solar panels to battery banks to even a little fridge. Love it. But yeah, BLUETTI has always been very reliable. And send us another package. What do we have? We've got the Elite 100 version 2 portable power station. So let's take a look. Opening up, this is what we get. Everybody seems to be going to these cords lately. I just bought one of these because other stations all seem to be using these. It's quite interesting. The BLUETTI's gone that way as well. I guess trying to make things universal. Power cord and solar cord. So this will plug into the battery and then into your solar panel. We've got that. Next, we have information. So here's your instructions and all that fun stuff. Then, really packed it up. We have the machine itself. So we've got 4 power spots for your AC, which is great. We've got your typical 2 USB ones. You've got a 15 watt, and a USB-C, and a USB-C. This one's 100 watt, 140 watt. Usually these will come powered up. I like the display. So it's got an Eco DC. It's got your port. It's got your input for your solar. And what I like with this one is you can go up to 1,000 watts. So I've got 400 watt solar. I've got all this other stuff. You've got more output. And then the thing is actually really cool. Nice and solid. Oh, let's take a look at the sides. So there's our main power. We got a circuit protector here. Nothing on the back except for information. This is your fan. The one thing I wish that BLUETTI kept was they used to have where you could actually charge your phone on top, which was a cool feature. Nobody else did that. And you can see on my old BLUETTI here, you can charge your phone on there. This one you can't, but you can see another BLUETTI one. You used to be able to charge your phone on top. And that's one thing that I'm kind of sad that they got rid of. But we'll have to see how solar charges it, what we can put on it, what we can use it for, and let's go try this thing out, see what we can do. So we're gonna just plug it in and see how much our input is. So at this stage right now, we're pulling almost 600 watts. And it'll take an hour and 3 minutes to charge. So we're charging off the grid. I'm going to check out, because we're in eco, so there's probably a couple other things that I don't know about, which I will check in the app. So the BLUETTI makes it really simple. You know, as long as you got two hands, it makes it easier. But to download their app, they have a sticker right here. You download it, go into the App Store, and you open. Oh, I think I can run this under my other one. Now I gotta, maybe I can't. But let me get into this and then we'll try it out. So, right now we're pulling 600 watts off the grid. It's 40%. I can turn on DC, turn on. So if you want to have lights and stuff hooked up, you can. I can turn it off. Okay. It tells me how long for it to charge. How much money is saved, energy. And again, I can share the device. Oh, so I can give the QR code to someone. To do visitor access. Bluetooth connection with password, carbon emissions, location, homepage display, working mode, standard UPS, so customize, standard. So right now it's on standard for charging. If I go to silent, which right now I don't hear anything anyway, it will probably drop the input. Nope, doesn't seem to have changed anything there. So let's try turbo. So throwing it on turbo, it doubled it. So it was 600 watts, now it's 1200 watts. So now instead of an hour and something, it will charge in, or an hour, it will charge in half that time. That's the turbo setting. I just switched it to silent mode. So silent mode drops it by about 100 watts. And it takes 1.1 hours. If I go into standard, it changes to around 600 before, so it looks like it'll be back around that, and it changes it to 0.9, and then if I change it to turbo changes it right there to almost 1200, and now we're down to 0.4. That's the differences between. So I'm just keeping it on standard, because I'm fine with that. And now I need to finish reading all the information. I love my toys. So, BLUETTI just sent us, I don't know if you can figure out what this is, sent us a solar panel to go with that power bank. And this, let's see what this looks like. Oh wow. Everything's in the handle here, so you have a solid connection. Comes with instructions. This is a 200 watt solar panel. It is 200 watts. And it power any battery that's got the 200 watt. Now we have power bank and a solar panel. I'm curious at how fast this will charge that one. Being that it's only 200 watts. Because if I'm not mistaken, that power bank can take up to 400 watts. So I'm curious on that one. But this is not a bad little panel. Hey guys, welcome to Vancity Adventure. We are using today the Elite, getting more than 1800 watt BLUETTI. Right now we are running our solar panel. That is a 200 watt solar panel. We are bringing in 150, take a look at this kid. We're bringing in 153 watts right now. I know the sun is driving, can't see much. You can see a bit of it. We are only using 60 watts. So right now we are actually charging our phone, and we are using power for the laptop. I'm doing some editing, and for our cooler, which is nice and cool. But if you need dependable power, sorry, feels good, nice and cold. If you guys need dependable power, the BLUETTI is the ultimate power bank. Seriously, we've been working with BLUETTI for a number of years now, and I'm just blown away with the everything that this thing gives us. Like, it's dependable. It's got the pure sine wave. It's got, we've got 4 AC power ports. We've got, two USB-Cs. One is 100 watt, one is 140 watt. We've got 2 USB-A ports, both 15 watts. It's just one incredible machine. Now, what BLUETTI has also done differently with some of their other machines is they have now switched over to a different port. Most solar panels now are going with this. Before, BLUETTI was just using a plug-in, straight plug-in. And the nice thing is when companies can become more compatible with each other, and I could plug in my 400 watt into this and it would charge. Our max input on this is 1,000 watts. I'm only bringing in 200 watts right now. So, I could plug in more, I could get more power to charge this even faster. But BLUETTI is dependable, and that's what I love about this. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. See you guys on the trail.